Hello everyone, hope you're doing well and staying safe. In this video, we will be exploring how to create original music with SoundTrap. This video will obviously not cover all of SoundTrap's functions, however, it should give you a good understanding of how to get started. With that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, to get started, you can go to soundtrap.com by inserting soundtrap.com in your browser. Now, once we're here, we can go to either log in if you already have an account, or join now and personally use if you don't already have an account. We can either sign up with Google, Facebook, or email, so click on the option that suits you best. You can then insert all your personal information and click OK once you're ready. Once you have logged in or finished your registration for SoundTrap, you can see this screen right here with your projects. To change personal information, click on the three dots beside your name in this corner. However, I won't be doing that right now, so I'm going to enter the studio by clicking on Enter Studio. Once it brings me to this page, I will click on Music or Podcast. For me, I'm going to be working on a piece of music, so I'm going to be doing that instead of a podcast. Now we have a blank page to work with. To start out, I'm going to go to Browse Loops to find some nice sounding loops. You can type in anything you would like. These are some filters that you can try. I'd like drums as a bass, so I'm going to scroll through to see which ones I want. You can also type in and search some loops if you already know of some. For example, I know there's a loop called drums bossa, so I'm going to search that. I'm going to play to see if I want that one. It sounds nice, so I'm going to double click on it, and it's going to insert it. Now I can play it or pause it with this control bar down here. Now I'm going to add a few more loops that I think may complement the bass that I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead with a bass, and I want the electro, and I'm going to see which one I want. So I have found this one in previous compositions, so I'm going to see if I like it. It sounds nice, so I'm going to insert it by double clicking. I can also play my entire project by clicking the play button here. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a few more tracks. What this does is just add a few more layers of sound to make it a bit fuller. I'm going to hold off for riff 4 for now because I want to experiment with some other things that I might want to do with this. So I'm going to close my loops page by just clicking this little button over here. Okay, now that I have all my loops that I want in, I'm going to go ahead and edit a few of them. So you can always mute different other loops so that you can hear one as a solo or just two together. I'm going to go ahead and mute both the electric guitar riff 1 and 2, and I'm going to play the other two. So since it's a little repetitive, since this melody doesn't change, I'm going to chop this off. Actually, you're going to drag this bar thingy over here, and then you're going to hover over this and right click. Then it'll have this long bar of edits in, and you're going to go to split region. Now I'm going to go to the end as well. Then I'm actually going to delete this part. Now I'm going to listen to it again. Now that I have this kind of structure, we can actually do some fading in and out to make it sound a bit better. So I'm going to edit and fade in. Now you're going to see there's a tiny little white circle up here, which you're going to drag around to see how long you want it to start fading in and how much you're going to fade in. I think it sounds quite nice. It's just this is a bit louder than these two, and I want these two to be a bit louder. So I can actually adjust the volume by using this little circle, and as you can see, the two arrows are appearing, and then I can drag it over here, I think. Actually, you drag it up and then it goes down, and I think it makes it louder. I'm not sure, so I'm going to test that out. And I was right, it does make it louder, so I'm going to actually make this softer and quieter because it is a little too loud for me. I think I want this to layer a bit more so that it sounds a bit better, so I'm actually going to move it back one block and have it start fading in a bit sooner and have it fade out while this is playing. I'm actually not going to do it for the second riff because it's just a bit more in the background than the first one, so I'm going to play that once more to see how it is. Okay, I think it's good, except this is now a little too quiet, so I'm actually going to adjust the volume again, make it a bit louder, and see how it is. Okay, so it's good, except I actually forgot to fade it out, which I'm going to do right now, and now it's good. Alright, I'm going to do the fade in for the end one as well to just make it a little more nice when it transitions. Okay, I think that's good, and I just want this to be a bit more full, so I'm going to go back to my electric guitar riff, and I think riff 4 was the one I wanted, so I'm going to play it to see if I think it would fit. Okay, I'm going to play a few more to see which one I like. Actually, I really like the Explorer Guitar in Lightning 01, so I think I'm going to insert that to see how well it blends in with my piece. So I'm going to close loops again and shorten this a bit, and there we go. Let's play it to see how it is. Actually, I really like it. It makes it very full, so I'm going to drag this back over here, and I'm going to actually adjust the volume so it's a bit quieter. Alright, now I'm going to see if there's any more that I want. Okay, so I think I like the Explorer Puppets guitar too. I'm going to just play it for a sec to see if I actually like it. Okay, and I'm just gonna see a few more. Yeah, okay, so I have actually chosen the Explorer Puppets guitars here too. I'm going to drag it over here and I'm going to use that and make it a bit shorter and also adjust the volume since it's also pretty loud. Okay, I like it. So I'm actually gonna make this a little louder, see if I can do that. Okay. Let's see if any more. Actually, I'm gonna put that in as well, just to make it super full. I think I'm done and I want to actually save the project, but before I need to rename it. So I think I'm gonna name it Dark Electric. Okay, and then press enter and now it's done and I'm going to save it and you can press the save button to do so. Okay, now it's done and it's going to be mixing. Let's go back to our projects page. We're gonna actually reload. Okay, so there's Dark Electric and you can actually change the cover, I think. No. So over here you can change the cover and you can select whatever image you like. I'm going to make it our logo just because. Okay, now I have this. Okay, now that it's done, I can actually play it over here and it's actually going to play the sound. Okay, so now I can go over here, I think, and download it. And I'm actually, oh yeah, it downloaded. So now you can actually save it to your computer. If you have SoundTrap on your phone, you can obviously download it on your phone as well. You can also publish it, I think. Yes, SoundCloud and YouTube. I'm going to select YouTube just to see what happens. Okay, so it says loading preview. Probably going to take a while, so I'm just going to wait for it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it says Dark Electric. Here are logos. Cool, okay. So then if I click upload, it makes me sign in. Okay. So I'm just going to cancel it just because I don't want it to do that. And you can have fun exploring some more of SoundTrap, and you can make a podcast. You can make so many different projects. So just enjoy learning on SoundTrap.